Hi everybody, it's Erin. It's Monday, May 27th, 2013, and it is Memorial Day. So happy Memorial Day to everybody. I hope that you are off from work, much like I am, and I hope that you are going to spend your day doing something fun to welcome in the unofficial start to summer. I don't believe it is Memorial Day already. It's crazy how quickly this year is flying by. And you never would have known by the weather here this weekend in Connecticut that it was Memorial Day because Saturday it was 40 degrees and pouring rain. Freezing cold. Like freezing cold. I could not get over it. I was walking around just shaking my head going, is it May or is it March? Which one? I don't know. Anyway, today it is beautiful out. Go figure. Crazy weather that we're experiencing. It is going to be 75 degrees, I think, and there is currently not a cloud in the sky, so I hope it stays that way. I am headed over to my parents' house for a little cookout, which is always fun. I hear that we are not having the usual cookout fare, which consists of hamburgers and hot dogs and potato salad and coleslaw and all that good stuff. My mom is making Hawaiian chicken skewers, I think she said, and some grilled vegetables. So it's good. She's so sweet that she kind of alters the menu accordingly when I'm going to be there. You can imagine I have an Italian mom, and she has always been shoving lasagna and pasta and garlic bread and pizza and fried dough and meatballs and sausage and all that stuff into our mouths for years. So it's nice that she's altered everything since my surgery, and I think my family has benefited from it a bit as well. They are eating a little healthier, especially when I'm around. So, there is nothing wrong with that. So, anyway, looking forward to that. I always like to spend time with them. And, like I said, my sister is going over as well. So we're going to lay in the sun on the deck for a bit, have our little cookout, and then I will get home tonight to see what I could find on TV, which I hear that The Bachelorette is starting. So, of course, I'm going to watch it because why wouldn't I? So, anyway, down to business. Today is Monday, so I am officially 15 weeks post-op this week. Yesterday morning, if you don't know, I do weigh in on Sunday mornings, and I was down 3.4 pounds, which is a total of oh God, I forgot already. Jesus. Hold on, please. Let me look at my handy-dandy little log here. 3.4 pounds, so I was down 83.8 pounds, which is fantastic. 3.4 is great. It is not the 6.6 that I had last week, but it is still a loss, and a loss is better than nothing. That is my motto. One of my many mottos. So I don't know what happened. I mean, I did work out hard last week, and excuse me, and I did eat what I was supposed to eat. So, who knows? Maybe I am retaining a little water. Who knows? It's still a loss. So anyway, I went for my dress fitting for my cousin's wedding last Thursday, and I was so excited because it zipped up so easy, and I have to have it taken in. Mind you, when I ordered it 4 weeks ago, we ordered it a size smaller than it was supposed to be, and it still is too big. So, the lady that I ordered it from was so happy for me, just that there was so much room in it, and that I had lost as much as I had just in the month that I had met her. So excited about that. That wedding is this coming weekend. So I'm looking forward to seeing my family and wearing my bright pink watermelon colored dress, and all that good stuff. I went to go see my grandmother yesterday, and I reminded her that not everybody in the family knows that I had this surgery. So please don't go telling anybody other than my immediate family who does know. I'm sure there will be questions around the table as to why I'm not eating my entire entree, but they can go do whatever they want and think whatever they want, because I just didn't really want everybody to know, because I didn't want anybody to criticize and think that I took the easy way out with anything. Because as I've said in the past, this is far from the easy way out for anything. Yes, it keeps you from overeating because you physically cannot consume too much food at one time, but in order to lose the weight, it is hard work. I don't care what anybody says. And, as I've said in the past, if you don't exercise, your weight loss is going to be minimal. And, it's really about changing your lifestyle. And if you go from a sedentary lifestyle to a very active lifestyle, of course you're going to lose weight. But if you remain sedentary, of course you're not going to. So anyway, that is why I had my grandmother just kind of keep her mouth shut with everything. She likes to talk. It's funny because she is this tiny little lady, and she weighs about 90 something pounds, 92, 93 pounds. And yesterday when I saw her, she's like, and I told her how much I had lost. She's like, you've almost lost an entire me. And I was like, Jesus, I never thought of it that way, but it's true. In another 10 pounds, I will have lost my whole nanny. That's crazy. This piece of hair is driving me nuts. I'm saying a lot today. I do say a lot anyways. If you don't like it, get over it, whatever. I don't care. So I don't know. This week, I don't have too much. I have a super busy week ahead of me. I do have something to talk about, but back to my busy week. I'm going to see New Kids on the Block on Wednesday night here at Mohegan Sun. I'm going to relive my teen years. This is like the 4th time I think I'm seeing them since they reunited a couple years ago. So it's not like it's the first time I've seen them since I was a teenager, but it's always fun to go. So I'm going there on Wednesday night, and then I have rehearsal for the wedding on Friday, and the wedding is on Sunday. So on top of that, I have to close out the month for both of my jobs because it's month end on Friday. So I am going to be super, super, super busy. But I will fit my workouts in sometime in there. I'm actually going to go head out in a little while. I think I'm going to go for my walk before I even go to my parents' house. So anyway, my quick thing that I just want to tell you is that I had my first bout with vomiting after eating. Oh, it was awful. I felt awful. It was last Thursday, I think. And I had just worked out, and I did a hard workout on Thursday night, and I had done the treadmill and I did weights, and it was about 7:30 when I finally finished everything. So I raced back home because I wanted to eat dinner before 8 o'clock, and I cooked up something really quick. I cooked up steak, actually, really quick, and a little portobello mushroom that I had sitting in the fridge. And I ate too quickly, and I realized that after I finished, I was like, wow, I really finished that quick. And although it was not a lot, I just didn't chew it down well enough. And that is the number one rule, is really to grind up your food before you swallow it. And I obviously did not do that, and it was almost immediate that I didn't feel well. Was on the phone about 9 o'clock, and I just still did not feel good. It was an hour later, and I thought that by then I would have started to digest, but it just wasn't happening. And I said, well, you know what, let me get ready, wash up and get in bed and all that stuff, which is so early for me to go to bed, but that's how awful I felt. And I got up and I went from my dining room into my bedroom, threw my phone on the bed, and it was like I hit a wall, and I knew I was going to throw up. So into the bathroom I went, and there came my dinner. It was awful. Like I said, I hate throwing up. But anyway, I did feel better afterwards, so obviously that just did not work for me. And now I'm afraid to eat steak again. So I won't for a long time. But that's okay. I learned my lesson. I know not to rush through my meal. If it's going to take me another 10 minutes, it's not going to kill me. So, lesson learned. You live and you learn, right? So that is really all my news from last week. I'm actually going to do a little video maybe later in the week. If not, I'll throw it into next week's video, just about some cool little finds that I found at Trader Joe's this week. And that's all. Like I said, I hope everybody enjoys their Memorial Day. I just want to say thank you to all of the men and women who are out there fighting for our freedom and protecting this country, and to all that have given the ultimate sacrifice for our country. We can't say thank you enough, honestly. You could say it a million times over, it would never be enough. So, anybody that you know that's in the armed forces, my thanks goes out to them. And that is all. Enjoy, everybody, and I will talk to you soon. All right, bye.